Hello, this is Eon Borealis. I'm making this video to give a review on Cartoon Network's newest show, Sym-Bionic Titan. When I first saw the show, I was extremely excited and enthusiastic about it. I still am. This is an epic cartoon. But I'm not really interested in the main characters. It's the robots that I really like. The Titans, the Mechs, whatever you'd refer to them as. The designs for those are just impressive. They're really incorporating 3D animation with 2D here. And of a lot of the cartoons I've seen, Sym-Bionic Titan is like masterful in how they put these 3D robots in a 2D world. And the robots themselves, their designs are just breathtaking. I especially love the design of the big Titan, Sym-Bionic Titan, the one that the show got its name coined after. I love the transparent blue and yellow, the different designs of it. Aside from the robots, I love how the villains are designed as well, how you can the huge robots and stuff, the huge bad guy robots. The fight scenes are excellent. I might as well just admit that I'm watching the show pretty much for the action scenes. The characters themselves, they're okay. The only one I don't really like is Lance. That appears to be the one that they're indicating is going to be undergoing quite a bit of character development. He's obviously the standalone, got a rough past, got a lot of emotion buried under the surface kind of character. And then the other two, Ilana, I'd say she's obviously the main protagonist. The show kind of seems to center around her and her trip to Earth. Yeah, there's three main characters, but she's the main protagonist in that she seems to make most of the decisions, and she's the destined princess or chosen one, that particular kind of character. And then Octus, the robot guy, I'd have to say he's one of the most original character archetypes I've seen in a while. It's interesting that they decided to have a robot be the third main character. I can't necessarily say that Octus has any definable personality because he's a robot, but so far he's my main character. He's my favorite character on the show. I like that whenever he takes human form, it has his boxy body, kind of like a potato-shaped head on top or something like that. In the most recent episode, I really liked how the neighbor lady was flirting with him and how unaware Octus was of it. Yeah, it's pretty much obvious that that's how he'd react, but it was hilarious how the lady kept thinking he was flirting with her and how obvious it was that she was interested in him, and then the fact that he's a robot in disguise as a human. I just couldn't get over that. Overall, I just absolutely love this show so far. It is just amazing in most of the aspects surrounding it. I'm definitely going to say I'm going to be avidly tuning in every week. I love the animation style that they chose for this too. The characters, they have kind of an anime-esque kind of design to them. They're kind of a crossbreed between cartoons and anime characters. I love how each of the characters are drawn out and designed. Their designs are just interesting. They're so unique and interesting compared to other cartoon characters. I'd say the only other animation style that could really be compared to Sym-Bionic Titan would be the animation style used in Secret Saturdays. Other than that, it's a pretty unique animation style. Really original and fresh for the kind of show for the kind of show that it is, action-adventure type of platform. Everything about this show just makes it stand out. Yeah, is pretty much there to be a partner show for Generator Rex and to add to the action block that Cartoon Network's trying to put up on Fridays, but its premise is original enough that it can really stand alone, and I can see the prospect of selling merchandise and other kinds of things once the show really starts amping up and getting popular. It has quite a lot of potential going for it. I'd probably go as far as saying this show is probably garnering in as many ratings as Generator Rex or Star Wars might. Maybe even as many as Ben 10, I don't know. I have a feeling that this cartoon's going to be pretty popular. I know I'm a fan of it so far. I've tuned in both weeks to both episodes, enjoyed them both. I'm interested to see how the storyline's going to play out, what they're going to do against these bad guys. I have a feeling that that Solomon guy with his long wavy hair and stuff, eventually he's going to turn out to have some kind of involvement with the evil king back on the two main characters' home planet. I just have a feeling. You can just kind of tell. I'm not quite sure if he's an anti-hero, a hero, or a villain. I'm kind of predicting right now that he's a villain. I'm also interested to see how Lance's character development is going to play out, his relationship to Octus and Ilana. I can honestly say that it looks like Lance and Ilana aren't exactly friends at the moment, but they're getting close to the point. I wouldn't go as far as saying that they're romantic interests, since Octus put them as brother and sister in their high school or something like that. I guess the creators of the show were kind of alluding to Lance's and Ilana's relationship being a brother-sister type friendship, but you never know. There is the potential for those two being love interests, but I think it's going to be focusing more on how they discover the different powers of Symbionic Titan, fighting the bad guys, trying to find a way to save their home planet, that kind of thing. It's a very interesting and original show, and I highly recommend that if you haven't seen it yet, you really need to sit down to watch. Genndy Tartakovsky, as a matter of fact, the creator of Powerpuff Girls, and I think Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, has some involvement as well, so that just further alludes to the fact that this is a brilliant and must-see cartoon. This is Eon, signing off. Bye.